Gasperini masterclass. Liverpool are crumbling. What a shock we have just witnessed. Liverpool 0, Atalanta 3. If you're enjoying this content, please go down and smash that like on the video if you haven't already. And please do hit that subscribe button. We're close to 4K subscribers. The favourites. One of the best teams in the world right now, Liverpool. Everyone thought tonight they would go and they would blow Atalanta to smithereens. I even predicted 3 or 4 goals to Liverpool tonight. I didn't think Atalanta would score. But Gasperini is a dark old fox. He is a serious underdog when it comes to getting these results out of the bag. Liverpool haven't lost a Europa League home game at home for as long as I can remember, right? And you look at the European heritage of Liverpool. Atalanta in their entire history have won 1 trophy. And they rock up today with West Ham rejects like Scamacca, Chelsea rejects like Zappacosta. Liverpool played practically their strongest team other than Tsimikas at left back, no Andy Robertson and no Mohamed Salah. But tonight, there was this arrogance. Liverpool kind of walked in like they've already won the game. And Gasperini got his counter-attack down to an absolute T. Scamacca was causing all sorts of problems. I thought Edison and Palicic in the middle were perfect for majority of the game. Liverpool looked toothless. And I said this on my match reaction at the weekend. I fear for Liverpool right now. Against Brighton, they won it late from Mohamed Salah goal. Against Sheffield United, they looked toothless. Manchester United, they should have blown them to smithereens. Their lack of finishing is now costing them, and they are crumbling. I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say it's Arsenal or Manchester City's league to lose. Liverpool, for me, look, I don't know what has happened in the last 7 days. Scraping it past Sheffield United a week ago, 2 late goals, 76 minutes and the 90th minute. I get it. It's about mentality. It's about late goals. It's about winning games. Then you're toothless in front of goal against one of the worst Manchester United teams we've seen. And then you're the favourites to go and blow Atalanta to smithereens. And Gasperini rocks up to Anfield, and he matched Liverpool. He went toe-to-toe with Liverpool, playing his 3-4-1-2 formation. Scamacca was an absolute handful. Van Dijk and Konate could not cope. But for the third goal, I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy. Zappacosta plays the ball into Coppeveras. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He then plays it into Zappacosta. Zappacosta plays it through. And Palicic scores. But I'm going to be honest, if I was a Liverpool fan right now, I would be extremely worried. I would be terrified right now. Looking at the way that Arsenal are performing, the way that Manchester City are performing in other games in the Europa League. West Ham held on, but they have gone on to lose 2-0 away to Leverkusen. Benfica beat Marseille. I'm not going to lie. I think it's Leverkusen's Europa League to lose. I know Liverpool have got this mentality of the comeback kings in Europe, and they did it against Barcelona. Fantastic. But you're not going to go to Atalanta and score 3 goals and come back. They have to score 4 goals in Italy to win. I'm going to say it's the Europa League. The quadruple has crashed out massively in the last couple of weeks. Disappointing performances today. I didn't think Harvey Elliott and Nunes were that good. I thought Gakpo was wasteful in the final third. Didn't really test the goalkeeper too much. 5 shots on target out of 19. Wasteful again at the end. Luis Diaz should have had a shot on target. Instead, he tries to take on 3 men in the penalty area. Atalanta just clinical. 11 shots, 7 on target, 29% possession. Got their counter-attack down to an absolute T. They were very, very good when it comes to defending the crosses coming in from the box. And Gasperini, the dark old fox, has done it again. And when you look at Atalanta's team, scrubs, majority of their team, but they've done it. And they've just beaten Liverpool 3-0 at Anfield. They are crumbling. Paper mache FC. They're literally all over the place right now. I said this 2 or 3 weeks ago. I said Liverpool right now, if they do not sort theirself out, take their chances, it's going to be a long, long day for Liverpool. You look at how strong Arsenal are defensively. Admittedly, they were toothless the other night against Bayern Munich, but Arsenal, I think, will still go through. You look at Manchester City right now, going to Real Madrid and scoring 3 goals, and beating Palace 4-2, beating Villa 4-1, still in 3 competitions. That at the moment, it's hard to look past them not winning the treble again. But Liverpool tonight, man, you got to do better than that. You got to put in a performance. It's Atalanta. They've got no European pedigree. Their manager's about 70 years of age, and he's just schooled Jurgen Klopp. He has just schooled Jurgen Klopp. If it was a 1-0 or maybe 2-1, I'd fancy Liverpool to get something. But they've just got to play their game. They've just got to sit back, be nice and compact in the defence. The way that Ederson and Pulisic were sitting in front. Ederson, by the way, is class. Very, very good midfielder. Defensively, the way Zappacosta and Ruggieri on the overlaps they weren't out of place today. Liverpool just didn't turn up, but it's more than that for Liverpool. It's worrying. If you're a Liverpool fan right now, I would be extremely concerned at how easy it was for Atalanta to get in by your defence. I wasn't impressed tonight with Van Dijk and Konate. Defensively, they looked all over the place. And that's 5 goals you conceded in the last 2 games for a team that are trying to win the Premier League. That's not acceptable. You're in a competition now. You've got aspirations to win the Champions League, and you can't even beat Atalanta at home. I expect more from Liverpool. I'm going to say it right now. They're going out of the Europa League, and I don't think they're going to win the Premier League. They've got 3 away days in the space of 7 days coming up very soon. Still got to play Spurs. Still got to play Villa. Still got a Merseyside derby. And it's supposed to be the fairy tale. It's supposed to be Jurgen Klopp's last year at Liverpool, and at the moment, it's going out in absolute misery. Don't get me wrong. Liverpool have still got the quality to go and win at Atalanta. But you've got to put in some performance. Atalanta will put 10 men behind the ball and say, look, come on us. Come and get us. And we'll just get you on the counter-attack. Scamacca's hold-up play tonight was second to none. I thought he was absolutely brilliant from minute 1 to minute 90. I thought Gasperini got his substitutions correctly. I thought, Liverpool panic stations. They brought on Szoboszlai. They brought on Diaz. They brought on Salah, they brought on Jota. Fair play to Jurgen Klopp. He threw all hands to the pumps. He went for it, but the naivety, sloppy passes, giving the ball away. Kelleher when it's 3-0 down, extra time, minutes added on. You're trying to punt it up. He misplaces the pass. It just summed up Liverpool's night. It wasn't their night, and I'm going to say it right now. I don't think they got anywhere near Atalanta. I don't think they deserve to win. I thought Gasperini had an absolute masterclass. And now I'm looking at it. Liverpool may only win the League Cup this season. I don't think they're as strong as City and Arsenal in the league right now. I think they're both more organised. I think they've both got more firepower. I think defensively, Arsenal look brilliant. I look Manchester City are Manchester City, and they are the best team in the world for a reason. And tonight, Liverpool were absolutely awful. And they've just lost 3-0 at home to Atalanta in the Europa League. And look, they're going to